From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for The Debate.
Thanks a lot for joining us on The Debate on Republic. I'm Shivani Gupta. Some people in India have been wanting to ignite US-style large-scale anarchic protests in India but have failed. Now, speaking to an ex-US diplomat, Rahul Gandhi again has drawn false parallels with USA. Are some leaders just blind to the beauty of their own country? Can Rahul Gandhi find no good in India just because he's not in power? And is he anyone to lecture others when in Maharashtra, a state his party is in power in, two old sadhus were brutally murdered for no fault of theirs and the investigation is nothing to write home about after several weeks? In fact, where was Rahul Gandhi when Palghar lynching happened? Was it not intolerance? And did he or his mother, the Congress president, Sonia Gandhi, have anything to say? Nothing. Is the discourse on tolerance really merely political than anything else? The first debate at 9 p.m. tonight. The Rahul Gandhi intolerance bogey is back. Tweet with hashtag #IntoleranceLive. Congress disgraces the sacrifice of Ajay Pandita by making it all about the party. Coming up at 10 p.m. tonight. And later this evening, will the Delhi government wake up after the rap by Supreme Court? But first, these are the headlines this Friday evening on The Debate Tonight.
DNA is supposed to be tolerant. We're supposed to accept new ideas. We're supposed to be open. But the surprising thing is that that open DNA is sort of disappeared.
Rahul Gandhi runs down the nation before an ex-US diplomat by calling India intolerant. After pro-China tweets, Vadra Congress tries to bring back intolerance narrative. BJP slams attempt to deride India. Vadra Congress insults martyr Ajay Pandita Bharti by linking his killing to the party.
पापा इस देश के बेटे थे, उन्होंने इस देश के लिए अपनी जान दी है और उनकी जान के आगे ये पॉलिटिकल इश्यूज ये सब किसी काम के नहीं है.
A message Congress must hear tonight. Family asserts Ajay Pandita Bharti was an Indian and Indian only. Supreme Court horrified by the state of affairs and COVID mismanagement in Delhi issues notice to 4 state governments. And as COVID count reaches 3 lakh mark, Prime Minister Narendra Modi all set to interact with chief ministers next week. Ladies and gentlemen, when a politician who harbors prime ministerial ambitions repeatedly toes a line that harms Indian interests, it compels one to question his motive. Tonight, Rahul Gandhi has resurrected the intolerance narrative by telling a former US diplomat that tolerance is missing in India. Here's why we think there's a pattern to the latest round of Vadra Congress's politicization, and then we debate.
The thing we share, and I think why our partnership works, is because we are tolerant systems. You mentioned that you're an immigrant nation. We are a very, very tolerant nation. Our DNA is supposed to be tolerant. We're supposed to accept new ideas. We're supposed to be open. But the surprising thing is that that open DNA is sort of disappeared. I mean, I say this with sadness that I don't see that level of tolerance that I used to see. I don't see it in the United States and I don't see it in India. But I feel that this division which occurs is actually tremendously weakening for the country. But the people who do the division portray it as the strength of the country. When you divide African Americans, Mexicans, and other people in the United States, or you divide Hindus and Muslims and Sikhs in India, you're weakening the structure of the country. But then the same people who weaken the structure of the country say that they're the nationalists.
The last time we checked, Rahul Gandhi was still an Indian parliamentarian, probably still harboring prime ministerial ambitions. But he seems to have made running down the country his sole political motive. Or telling a former American diplomat that India is intolerant.
We are a very, very tolerant nation. Our DNA is supposed to be tolerant. We're supposed to accept new ideas. We're supposed to be open. But the surprising thing is that that open DNA is sort of disappeared. I mean, I say this with sadness that I don't see that level of tolerance that I used to see.
This cannot be looked at in isolation. There seems to be a concerted effort to defame India globally. Is it because the Vadra Congress-backed Shaheen Bagh model of anarchy has failed? Is it because their politics over migrants has fallen flat? Or is it because the communal fake news pushed by them about a hospital in Ahmedabad has been called out? Interestingly, the intolerance narrative that the 50-year-old politician has resurrected was first in the focus when a group of filmmakers, writers and intellectuals backed by the Congress started the Award Vapsi campaign in 2015, ahead of the Bihar elections. The 2020 Bihar elections are around the corner. The similarity in strategy is uncanny. Now let's talk about the pattern. In 2018, the former Congress president, who was giving a talk in Hamburg, blamed Indian culture for the state of women's safety.
I think it is a cultural issue. It is an issue of how Indian men view Indian women. And I think it requires a huge amount of work to fix that problem.
In 2019, he made the rape in India comment. And now when there's a debate on racism across the world over what happened with George Floyd in America, he's telling an American there's intolerance in India.
जो अमेरिका की वर्तमान स्थिति को भारत के साथ तुलना करना राहुल गांधी जी के विचारों के दिवालियेपन का परिचय देता है, हॉलोनेस ऑफ हिज थिंकिंग। अमेरिका की आज की स्थिति जो वहाँ ब्लैक लाइव्स मैटर का आंदोलन है, वहाँ की स्थिति की कोई तुलना इंडिया से हो ही नहीं सकता।
After towing the line taken by anti-India forces, should the Congress continue calling itself the Indian National Congress? Let's debate.
Welcome to all our guests. I've got M.R. Venkatesh, political analyst and lawyer, joining me. Kanchan Gupta, senior journalist. Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist. Surendra Chauhan, Danish Qureshi, Syed Aslam, Anirban Banerjee, all political analysts leaning towards various sides but certainly anti-BJP, also joining us on the show. I want to start first with Anand and perhaps Surendra Chauhan. You know, you have a long history of tracking India's politics. You can come in on this. Anand, let's first settle one question because we've been hearing it repeatedly over the last 6 years. The Congress wants to tell us, Rahul Gandhi wants to tell us, activists want to tell us that India is more intolerant today than it ever was. Certainly since 2014, right? That's really the heart of the matter, isn't it? That we have suddenly become extremely intolerant since 2014 and now we are doubly intolerant after 2019. So I want to ask you, Anand and Surendra Chauhan, is India truly more intolerant today? Let's settle this question once and for all. Where are the statistics? Where is the proof to suggest that India is more intolerant today by quoting one or two examples from here and there?
You see,
Anand.
Well, in how many, in last 70, 75 years,
Shall
have
I,
you ever seen
Mr. Chauhan, you want to go first?
that there was a lynching was there? Yes, please allow me.
There was no lynching earlier, Surendra
Discussion
Chauhan.
was between two...
Nobody was ever lynched till 2014.
No, I'm asking you.
There were no caste crimes earlier.
How many cases,
there were no religious divide earlier. You want to live in some sort of a fantasy la-la land?
There is a surge now. You see...
Prove it.
You see, sadhus are being killed. Sadhus are being killed.
No, your opinion is not the end all.
In Uttar Pradesh. What is this?
No, Maharashtra, I'll come to later, Surendra Chauhan. You please prove it to me. Anand.
No, I'm proving you, I'm showing it to you from the thing that on the news itself, you have been hearing
Mr.
that
Chauhan,
how many cases have surged of lynching. whether it is Dalits, whether it is Muslims, whether it is Hindus, Sadhus, it is this. What is this? It is all intolerant about it. And if this discussion is there of intolerance, that
listen,
yes,
how much
in
noise
these
a
years,
section
we have
makes on a
continuously seen
particular
that the-
crime is not the barometer with which you can measure historical events. All right, Surendra Chauhan? I know that there has been a lot of
Madam,
noise about
he
certain
is
crimes, and there should be.
having a discussion.
But the imbalance in the noise and the silence on one crime vis-a-vis another is what I'm trying to get at. Making noise alone on a few instances doesn't mean that the entire country has become intolerant. We're a country of 1.3 billion people, for heaven's sake. Have some shame.
He is not saying he has
Have some
never,
decency
he has never said,
with regards to
Rahul
your own
Gandhi has
country.
Never said, never discussed this. He has only discussed that yes, there is a surge. There is the emerging trend is there now these days. That the
So
people
prove
are
it. No,
now
I want to
more
go across to
intolerant rather
Anand.
than being
Have some
tolerant,
tolerance,
because it was in the
Surendra
DNA.
Chauhan,
It
and
was
listen
in
to
the
what
DNA of
Anand has
India.
to say. Let's have a
That's
debate
what
on
he was
this.
saying.
Let's have a debate on this. Anand.
Mr. Chauhan, I've been waiting very patiently. I've been listening to you. Thank you very much. Please give me that courtesy.
Sir,
No,
sir,
you know,
sir,
I don't
sir,
know
Mr.
about
Rangan.
our DNA, but Rahul Gandhi's DNA certainly seems to be made up of 4 bases: illiteracy, ignorance, fakery, and lies. The guy is an industrial scale liar. I don't know what he's talking about, which data is he. You know, there is documented 275 cases of blatant intolerance, violation of freedom of speech and expression since, the independence. But forget about that, because people may say, oh, that was before Rahul Gandhi came in as the president. I have been documenting since Rahul Gandhi entered politics in 2004. There are 78 cases of blatant intolerance, where it includes, banning books, banning films, putting sedition cases on people, on authors, on writers. So I don't know what he's talking about. In fact, in Chhattisgarh, 1 year ago,
And today,
they put a
Ranganathan,
charge
today
of
what is
sedition
happening, if you
on
raise
a
a
case
voice, you
who
raise a
complained
question,
of...
you are-
Now,
you are-
please don't. Now,
you
one
are known as a
second.
traitor.
A guy
If
complained of
anybody
power
raises a
cuts.
question-
He was charged under sedition.
Anand,
I don't know which planet does Rahul Gandhi live in? Well, we know the answer to that one. So, Mr. Chauhan, if you don't want to go by data, it's fine by me. You're not a scientist, you're a Scientologist probably. But please, for heaven's sake, look at the data. I am not saying that intolerance was there, is there now more, or intolerance has always been there. But to be so selective and saying that intolerance has increased,
Yes,
and
that's
not
good,
talk
that's
about the
good, yeah, that
intolerance
you fairly
perpetrated by the
conceded
Congress
this.
regime,
So he has
when
simply
Rahul Gandhi has
stated-
been in charge. Do you know, under UPA, 8,000 people were charged under sedition in one day. 8,000 people. It is another matter that under BJP, 10,000 people were also charged under sedition in one day. So I am not letting BJP off the hook.
under UPA?
But to say
Why
that
only
only
leave
BJP
at
is
sedition
responsible
charges? Let
is
me bring,
perfect.
How many
let
people
me jog the memory of Surendra Chauhan. Gaurav Bhatia, spokesperson of the BJP, is also joining us, and Danish is also with us. Is it not true that Indira Gandhi imposed emergency? Danish?
It's about calling spade.
Rahul Gandhi is saying, one second. Rahul Gandhi says today, Gaurav Bhatia, that those who call themselves nationalists are destroying the structures of the country. Now I want to ask, did Indira Gandhi impose emergency? Did she destroy the structures of this country? Was she a nationalist?
She definitely did.
Answer that, Danish.
Shivani. Yeah, Shivani, can I come in first, or you would want Danish to speak?
Okay. Gaurav ji, my name is Danish, so please go silent for 2 minutes. I want to
दानिश जी
reply
मेरे
to
को तो
you.
कोई दिक्कत
First of
नहीं,
all,
आप अपना
Shivani
नाम
defined
दानिश
the
रखिए, मैं तो
definition
गौरव
of
भाटिया से
intolerance.
बहुत खुश हूँ. I asked Shivani. She is the anchor. Shivani will
शिवानी जी
decide,
ने
not
मुझसे
you.
कहा है, भाटिया साहब,
Please.
शिवानी जी ने
हाँ,
मुझसे
तो
कहा
आप
है
पहले
दानिश.
बोलिए.
Okay, both of you.
फिर आप बोल लीजिए.
Gaurav, let Danish come in
Defend
first.
करिए राहुल गांधी. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Let Danish come in first and then you respond. But Danish, you please don't give me
Let him
spiels,
write.
okay? I've heard enough of them. You please tell me, did Indira Gandhi impose emergency?
Okay.
Did she
Now,
destroy
first
Indian
of all-
constitution and structures? And was she a nationalist?
Shivani, we are here to debate the emergency or the topic which has been issued by the Rahul Gandhi about intolerance. We want to talk on intolerance, and right
emergency
now,
topic is very well relevant here. I quoted to you what Rahul Gandhi said. See, Danish, if you're going to run away from my questions, then that is not how I'll give you time. Rahul Gandhi has said that those who call themselves nationalists are destroying the structures of the country. Now I am rejogging his memory. Why are you uncomfortable? Why are you uncomfortable with talking about emergency? What was the greater destruction of Indian structures? Why are you uncomfortable? India's history did not start in 2014, did it?
And its company, although if Narendra Modi has a dare, go and debate with Rahul Gandhi on intolerance. This is my open challenge to them. He will not come because till today in 6 years, he has never closed a press conference about to come out on the actual issues of the country. Instead of talking on intolerance, come out with the
that is not my debate. Gaurav, I don't want you to talk on this. How many prime ministers have done how many? No, sorry. How many prime ministers have done how many press conferences is not the issue here. Manmohan Singh didn't do very many. Sonia Gandhi doesn't do very many. Rahul Gandhi does with selected journalists. Did you know recently? One second, I will tell you now. Did you know that recently his online virtual talk that Rahul Gandhi had, journalists had to present, and those two unselected journalists had to give questions in advance. ऐसी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करानी है आपको? दानिश, आप सुनते नहीं हो ना? No. Now that you've raised the issue of press conference, journalists accepted that when Rahul Gandhi's so-called virtual press conference happened, they had to give questions in advance. Randeep Surjewala was sifting through those questions. तो ऐसी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस का क्या करना है?
Where the segregation has been held on the basis of faith, we have saw that intolerance in
that has not happened. In fact, that's fake news. And Priyanka Gandhi's fake news has been busted. You please don't peddle more fakery here. Don't do this, Danish. Don't do this.
In Ahmedabad Civil Hospital. Danish,
yes, can we speak one by one, like civilized people? The viewers are waiting for our response. Let them hear the other side. अगर दानिश जी आपने खत्म कर लिया हो तो मैं आ सकता हूँ, प्लीज चिल्लाइए मत, प्लीज. थैंक यू.
नहीं हाँ बोलिए.
देखिए शिवानी जी, every time that we see Rahul Gandhi, we come to know कि विरासत में गद्दी तो मिल सकती है लेकिन बुद्धि नहीं मिल सकती है. And what are the principal objections that I would like to raise as an Indian? First of all, on foreign soil, Rahul Gandhi has been trying to defame our country earlier also in Singapore and UK. Now today, with a foreigner, he is trying to obtain their certificate of tolerance. To me as an Indian, it is not acceptable. No American will give any certificate of tolerance or secularism to India because we are by far the best example that any country can show of tolerance and secularism. Now, if he talks about tolerance, I would like to ask him, an FIR, multiple of them on Republic TV itself, Arnab Goswami, is it an example of tolerance? What happened in Palghar? The monks were brutally murdered. Rahul Gandhi kept quiet. Is that tolerance?
Yes.
And second, I want to raise a larger point. Can I complete myself, Shivani, please? Whoever likes to interrupt like this, I think is not acceptable. This is a civilized debate. We speak one by one. तीन चार लोग आके एक साथ चिल्लाने लगते हैं, पता नहीं क्या प्रूव करना चाहते हैं. आपकी बारी आएगी, आप बोलिएगा. शिवानी जी, मैं चुप हो जाता हूँ. मेरे हिसाब से किसी का नाम गौरव भाटिया हो गया. अभी मुझे बोल रहे थे, इनको समय मिला, अब ये मेरे बीच में क्यों बोल रहे हैं? प्लीज, इनको चुप करा दीजिए. आपके समय में आप अपनी इफेक्टिवली बात रख नहीं पाए, आप चिल्ला रहे.
एक एक करके जवाब दीजिए.
एक एक करके बोले.
नहीं, दानिश, 2 questions have been raised by Gaurav. Gaurav, before you pose more questions, let me try to take a response from Danish. He hasn't answered my question only. I don't know whether he'll answer your question. Danish?
Okay.
Why was Rahul Gandhi quiet on the sadhus lynching in Maharashtra?
Now come to the point.
Is it not selective?
I want to...
That suddenly you see all crimes in everywhere else in the country where BJP is power, but you don't see where you are in power?
nahi, and what about FIRs on Republic
yes, I'm
TV? Is
questioning
that
that only.
tolerance?
If the monks are being
Trying
lynched,
to crush the
Gaurav
voice of
ji,
media,
2 minute
is that
के लिए
tolerance?
शांत हो जाइए. First of all, I want to know that if monks are being lynched in Maharashtra, they are questionable. But if monks are being lynched in Muzaffarpur, in Yogi Raj, they are not questionable. Why? What is the privilege? It's been held by the Mr. Yogi government. Second thing, on the basis, remember one thing,
is that tolerant for you? एक फॉरनर से आप इंडिया की बुराई करते हैं, is that acceptable to you? Shame on you. Why do we need a US certificate? India is a secular country. We are the most tolerant country in the world. Why do we need an American certificate? राहुल गांधी को इटालियन सर्टिफिकेट चाहिए होगा. इंडिया को अमेरिकन सर्टिफिकेट की जरूरत नहीं है. प्लीज पहले जानिए sovereignty. What is sovereignty? We do not need any external interference in our country. Do you understand that? उसके बाद हम राहुल गांधी को बताएंगे. गद्दी मिल गई, बुद्धि नहीं मिली. ये 50 साल के
The question of whether there is a false parallel, first of all, being drawn between the situation in US and India, I will come to later. I want to go across to Kanchan and I want to bring in Syed Aslam as well. Kanchan Gupta, the question also is, can the Congress, its leaders, the Gandhi family, can really put their hand on their heart and say that we have never played divisive politics? I'm asking this question because the target for Rahul Gandhi is the fact that BJP is at the center now. It's in power in many states now. But can they put their hand on their heart and say, we have never played divisive politics. There have been no riots under our governments, no lynchings. We have never passed any law that, focuses only on one community and the other. We did not randomly oppose Ram Setu. We did not randomly oppose Ram Mandir. Was that not divisive? Kanchan.
Shivani, just please don't interrupt me while I'm talking. This is for the gentleman whom we have called in. I just want to make a few points. Anand has just enumerated statistics which show that targeted violence happened before 2014 also. It's unfortunate that it continues to happen. And if Anand had been able to continue with his statistics, he could have shown how many Hindus have been targeted during the period after 2014 and between 2014 and 2020. So this is not about only these 6 years, and unfortunately for most of us, or at least for some of us, history does not begin with 2014. Let me remind people that there are several instances where the Congress played the communal card just for votes, where the Congress played casteist politics just for votes. You mentioned the emergency. People may have forgotten it, but I have not forgotten it.
So
that is the time when fundamental rights were... Oh, please shut up!
To get my tolerance
please shut up!
Kanchanji,
wait for your turn.
That you will be as tolerant as I was.
No, you wait for your turn. So,
Syed, at least let him make his point.
The fundamental rights were...
Let him make his point. It's okay. You can hear. You can show some tolerance for a few minutes.
Okay. Yep.
So during the emergency, we saw how fundamental rights were suspended. The Supreme Court was stuffed with judges who were committed to Indira Gandhi. And even subsequently, 1984 shall forever remain a watershed year for India. What happened in 1984 is a sin committed by the Congress, and Rahul Gandhi may pretend that it never happened, but that sin is equally his. But if we just want to move ahead, he represents the other national party in India. He represents the main opposition party in India. And yet, he has absolutely no sense of decorum.
So I think
he has no sense
Kanchanji,
of
I think now I should get my tolerant time. I hope you will show the same tolerance as I did.
President of the
Kanchanji,
Congress.
I hope you will show the same tolerance as I did now.
A retired or a former diplomat of the US State Department.
Let me tell you what is... Let me tell you what is
an accidental choice.
The BJP is at the epitome of communal polarization.
Made by Nicholas Burns.
At the epitome of
during
communal
the Paris
polarization.
climate
We have
talks,
seen
when Narendra Modi
recent...
was taking a leading role.
So Kanchanji, I think you've got sufficient time. You've got more than sufficient time to explain what you wanted
tweets dangerous for India to play spoiler. Why? Modi was helping formulate the Paris climate agreement. At another time, he says, Modi has miscalculated in promoting Hindu nationalism and alienating India's large Muslim minority.
The epitome of communal polarization. It is the BJP which
risks developing, destroying the social stability of his country.
It is not.
Then again he says how PM Modi has divided India on religious lines and destabilized its society. So he purposefully selected Nicholas Burns, who is for whatever reason, and he's welcome to be anti-Modi, but he is a non-entity. He is a non-entity in the American establishment. He has nothing to do with the American establishment.
In other words, Kanchan Gupta, you're saying that this is basically an echo chamber, right? You get someone like-minded and you bash Narendra Modi's government, you bash India, you'll find many takers for it. Of course, we all know that there are many takers for it in India itself. But my question is M.R. Venkatesh. M.R. Venkatesh, Syed, you'll get your chance. You will get your chance. But my question is M.R. Venkatesh, that is everything in India so bad?
Let me revert to him.
I mean, what else explains that Rahul Gandhi has to go to foreign land, has to speak to foreigners, to deride his own country? I mean, is there any sense? I'm not saying that you have to be like everybody else, but is there any sense of pride in your country, or you've become an ambassador who's called so that India can be bashed on global forums? I mean, is there any thought process involved? Anirban?
Yeah.
Is everything in India so bad?
Questioning the ruling dispensation is not akin to questioning the country, if that is a basic term that the...
But he did not question the ruling dispensation, Anirban.
The friends from
he did not.
The BJP failed to understand.
And governments go. I have just enumerated to you how there have been grave scars on Indian democracy under Congress regimes. Governments come and governments go. But why must the former president of the Congress party, the oldest party in India, that claims to have won its freedom, find it so compelling to speak to foreigners or on foreign land and just say, oh, this is bad in India, men are bad in India, there's a rape culture in India. What is this?
Dispensation is the one that was facing the flag in the conversation that we have heard. Any person with average intelligence would be able to conceive that. But I fail to understand why my friends from the pro-BJP panelists, they fail to understand this, and they are the ones questioning the intelligence of Rahul Gandhi. It is their intelligence that is in front of a question, a very big question. The question, the criticism, whatever you might ask.
So can you tell me, Emma, I'm going to give you your chance. Can I ask Anirban then? All right. You're saying everything is bad in India since 2014. All right. One second. You know, before you go on your RSS spiel, I want to ask you, you're basically saying that everything is bad in India since 2014. Nobody's been able to prove that with statistics. Nobody has been able to show us that previous governments never clamped on freedom, that there was no intolerance earlier. Everything is bad in India since 2014. And even today, everything is bad in BJP-ruled states. There's nothing bad in Maharashtra. There's nothing bad in West Bengal. Right? There's a lot of tolerance in West Bengal, MR, isn't it? The state that Anirban comes from, where actually political opponents get shot or hung from a tree. Is this the tolerance you want?
Why are you so keen to proving Rahul Gandhi's point correct? And hear my answer, don't be intolerant. Before 2014,
so if I ask you a question, Anirban, that means India is intolerant. If I ask you 3 questions in a row, that means India is intolerant, right? That means Rahul Gandhi is right.
I am giving you the answer.
इतना ही टॉलरेंस है आप में कि 3 सवाल पूछ लिए तो हाय हाय मचा दिया बहुत इंटॉलरेंस हो गया.
The difference is, before 2014, no union minister went to Garland the murder, the lynching accused people like in Uttar Pradesh. And that happened with Akhlaq Ahmed's murderers who are accused of his murders and out of
What about Kamal Nath? 1 second.
That's exactly what has happened.
1 second. MR, I'm sorry, I'm having to intervene once again. I'm going to give you your chance. All right. Since you brought that up, Anirban, you please explain to me, how is 1984 tainted Kamal Nath? How was he made a chief minister? No, you tell me, no. You tell me. Now Anirban will not answer. And that happened in this era. That happened in 2017, 2018.
Clearly laying out the difference before.
You don't have a problem with Kamal Nath becoming chief minister? You don't have a problem with that? That was okay?
I have no problem with Mr. Modi becoming the prime minister. Why should I have a problem with Kamal Nath? Mr. Modi is accused of 2002 gruesome.
Very nice.
2002 riot.
Anirban, you have exposed yourself. Now you listen to it. Now, Shivani, if you can ask this gentleman to stop, I'll tell you. Usually, I agree with Anand for his erudite pointedness and the crystal clear way he brings out. Today, he used the word Rahul Gandhi lies on an industrial scale. I would disagree with him. Rahul Gandhi lies on a pandemic scale. When Rahul Gandhi lies, we have people like Anirban who get infected and they also start beginning to lie. So that is the problem of the lie of Rahul Gandhi. Now there are 4 types of intolerances. No, please wait. Please wait. I didn't disturb you. Gentlemen, please be a gentleman. Don't disturb me. Otherwise, Mr. Sir, please. See, don't behave like a bosti. Please keep quiet and listen to this.
Listen to this. Your actual friends who lynch
Madam Shivani, Madam, it is below my dignity to debate with these people. Please understand this. It is below my dignity to even sit in a dais or on a program where you have this type of nonsense and hecklers who don't have a point to make, who don't allow people to make a point. Now listen to this. Listen to this.
And
if you don't have the tolerance, keep shut.
People get angry when they
bloody fellow, keep shut.
They hear the truth. Why are you getting angry?
Anirban, this is not a matter of joke. Very serious issue, please. It may not.
Please shut up.
He is misbehaving.
MR, go ahead.
He's misbehaving.
Now see, this is the pandemic. This is the pandemic and this is the type of hooliganism. And this is the type of hooliganism who come and preach us about intolerance. Now this is the Congress party which has intolerance to the country. It is why Nehru gifted parts of India to China because of his hatred to India. It is.
Anirban, I don't understand. I don't understand why you don't listen to any questions. You don't want to listen to anybody. Can we discuss what we're discussing without you getting personal with each other, please? All of you. MR, control yourself, please. MR, control yourself. MR, control yourself, please go on.
It's absolutely
no,
Anirban,
if you don't leave,
this is not a joke. It may be to you, but please behave yourself. Behave yourself. MR, please control your language. Go on.
No, I am again telling him, please let him not disturb me. I didn't disturb anybody. If you want, I can do that.
My turn now.
And this
no, we don't want that. Can I just 1 second, all of you, please. MR and Syed, please. Syed, wait your turn. You don't have to keep showing me the finger. I will come to you. MR.
It has become a hatred towards the Hindu community. Let us be very clear about it. This intolerance is so manifest. Today you raise the name of Sonia Gandhi, you will get a slapped on with an FIR. And the testimony to this is the number of FIRs your own editor, Mr. Arnab Goswami, is facing. And none of these people on the other side even dare condemn it. And they dare not condemn it because they know they are infected with this pandemic called Rahulitis, which is nothing but to pander to sheer lies and to also play to the galleries and to pander to Islamic fundamentalists. That is the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is these guys have a vote bank in Islamic fundamentalists, and that to demonstrate that they will have to hate India, they have to hate Hindus, they have to hate every single thing that is called as nationhood in this country. And that is why people like
All right, I want to just give Syed Aslam a chance also to respond.
Heckle me because of the single reason that they have to be the
So,
pseudo
Shivani, I want to ask MR, what does it mean Islamic fundamentalists?
Yeah, you don't
Are
ask,
Muslims
Syed,
not a
one
part of
second.
this country?
You don't
India
ask
is
questions,
with all
Syed. I
religions.
have asked questions. I am waiting for an answer. Do you defend Rahul Gandhi's statements? I believe you are in alignment with what Rahul Gandhi has said, right? If you are, you please tell me. That is everything in India so bad that Rahul Gandhi has to say this to foreigners all the time? Does he have any pride for his own country? In fact, let me ask you this, Syed. What more do you want of India?
Right, so
India and Indic civilization is recognized as the most tolerant for thousands of years. I mean, you tell me, which more country is more tolerant than India? And yet you go to in front of foreigners, draw false parallels with USA that has no civilization of its own. You want to compare India and USA? I mean, this belies the lack of historical perspective in somebody like Rahul Gandhi. Answer this.
Have some tolerance to listen to the answer now. Have some tolerance to listen to the answer now. Shivani, first of all, no doubt India is the most tolerant country. It is in our DNA to be tolerant. We are not denying that. In the recent episode, in the recent COVID times, in the lockdown, we have seen that one particular community is getting vilified, one particular community is targeted. We have seen how the vegetable vendors are targeted by BJP MLAs. They were not allowed to sell vegetables. When particular community women they go to buy groceries or they go to buy vegetables, how they were targeted. There was absolutely, this community was vilified. What action has the government
taken? Let Gaurav
taken
respond to that.
These anti-nationals, the so-called nationalists? These are the anti-nationals.
I heard everyone very patiently,
What strong
and I
action
hope
has
now
the
I
government
will not
taken
be interrupted.
Now, Gauravji,
when I
let me
respond.
finish. Have some patience.
please
Let
ask
me
him to be
finish.
quiet, Shivani.
Gauravji, let me
It
finish.
gets very
Gauravji,
annoying,
let me
believe me.
finish.
These
No, let me
people
finish.
rant
Allow me to
for
finish.
minutes
Have some
and minutes
tolerance
and they
to
don't keep quiet in spite of asking
No,
questions.
who are these
One
people?
by one
Who are
we
these
speak.
people? Who are you to tell these people?
Shivani, please,
India,
Shivani, I
India is a
request
bouquet
you
of
to
all
intervene.
nationalities.
First
India
ask
is a
the
bouquet of
gentleman to be
all
quiet,
faiths.
and then we
India
will
is a
respond.
bouquet of all religions.
There is no
India
shouting.
is a
Syed, can you finish your
Do
point,
not bring
please?
in your
Do you want Gaurav to respond to what you asked?
Do not bring in a nationalist theory here.
Do you want Gaurav to respond to what you asked? Are you done?
All yours, Gauravji, all yours.
Yeah. Thank you. First of all, I would like to second what M.R. Venkatesh was saying before I answer the question and raise my own point. Shivani, this is the forum where we debate, we discuss, and viewers watch us. I think we do great disservice to the country and to the viewers that we do not even show patience to hear the other panelists and the divergent views that the panelist has to offer. I think we should respect each other also. Wait for our turn to speak. Okay. So, having said that, I would only say...
Go on, Gaurav.
You are... Yes. Okay, yes. Now my point is very simple. First of all, a factual error was made on your program. Narendra Modi ji was never an accused. In fact, the Supreme Court also gave him a clean chit. So, let us speak with some responsibility on right fact. Second, what is the point that we are raising? The point we are raising is
we have seen
there are
there's
issues
a massacre
that
which
have
has
to be
happened in
discussed.
Gujarat.
Please,
In
whoever that person is, again, Shivani.
In
I will not
2002,
speak
more
like
than
this,
4,000
because I
people
think
are...
nobody
More than
Syed, just let him finish and listen to what he's had to say. You had your chance and he's responding to what Anirban said earlier.
You cannot tell lies.
Please calm down. See, if you want to come in every time somebody responds to you, then this cannot function like this. Syed, calm down, please. Gaurav, please respond to what he said, but Syed has accused the BJP of promoting religious enmity. Can you please restrict your response to that?
I will respond to that. I will respond to that. I have 2 points to make. First of all, why don't these people come out and then talk about Muzaffarnagar riots in the recent past when there was a Congress government, Supreme Court reprimanded? That was intolerance, that was hatred towards another community. Yes. What about Malyana riots, Ashimpura riots? These people should be talking about that. And I say this with a lot of pride. Under Narendra Modi ji, the secular fabric of our country has
two
become
wrongs
stronger.
doesn't make it a
Please,
right.
you can
We
speak in your
condemn-
own terms.
we condemn
I'm saying whatever. You
anybody
might not agree
who
with me,
promotes-
but why can't you
who
wait,
promotes
sir?
disturbance
Why
in
can't
the
you
social
wait?
fabric.
Who's showing
We
intolerance
condemn it.
on this program?
But Gaurav,
Please.
two wrongs doesn't make
Please.
it right. You're not
Okay,
answering the
I
question.
am not here to
You're not
justify
answering the
anything to
question.
you.
Two
I'm
wrongs
speaking
doesn't
to
make
the
it right.
viewers.
I'm saying
I'm
that
trying to address
anybody
an
who
issue.
promotes
And Shivani,
enmity-
please allow me
anybody who
to make my
promotes
points.
enmity amongst
This
the
is not
communities,
acceptable.
they should be
Completely
condemned.
not acceptable.
Two wrongs
I
doesn't
think he's
make it
putting
Go ahead,
everyone
Gaurav.
to shame by
All right,
please.
I have a few
Please.
final questions to ask. One second, I want to bring in Anand back.
No, can I complete
I want to
my
bring in
point?
Anand back.
I want to complete
because,
my
you know,
point.
Anand, I'm trying to understand.
Shivani, can
Okay,
I
fine,
complete my
Gaurav,
point?
complete. You've got
I
30
think
seconds.
this is
Complete,
not
complete.
justified. Somebody heckles. And then, you know, another panelist is called. We are not able to make our points. We wait for our turn, so you should allow us some time.
Please be judicious
Please.
with your time.
Yeah, please, I will be. My second point is, when you on foreign soil try to defame the country, that is unacceptable. You are behaving like a traitor. When you talk to a foreigner and give a picture which is not true, a true reflection of India, that is not acceptable.
The failures
Parliament
of
is
the
the right
government,
place. But
calling the
inside
failures
the
of the
parliament,
government cannot
Rahul
be
Gandhi
treated
Okay.
like this. If you are
below
calling the failures of the
40%
government,
attendance.
you cannot
He
be
didn't even
termed
know
as a
the number
traitor
of
or
Lok Sabha seats
anti-national.
that are there.
As a
In spite of the
responsible
fact that he was
opposition, I
member
have
of the Lok
right,
Sabha for 15
I have
years.
the right to call
And
the
let me
failures
say
of the
this,
government.
India,
As a
again, is
responsible
doing the same
opposition,
thing.
I have the
just
right
want
to
to say
call the
this.
failures
Shame
of
on
the
you.
government. If
Shame
I'm
on
speaking
you.
against
You
the
know,
government,
ask
Okay.
your
it doesn't
family
mean
members.
that
Okay, okay.
I'm
Can I just
think
bring
of
in
your
Anand
debating
now?
style.
I don't
I think
agree with your
Syed,
theory.
Syed, you've
It is
got to calm
absolutely
down.
not
Syed, you
acceptable.
cannot be heckling all
acceptable.
our guests. Syed, you've had your turn. Please wait.
This
I
is
want
the
to
way
go to
they
the
want to
central two
debate.
questions I
And
want
then
to
you
ask
have
on
to
this
know
debate
your own
to my esteemed
standards
panelists.
to counter
Calm down,
them.
please.
We will
Anand,
not do that.
Anand and
Shivani,
Anirban.
can I
But
just
please
make a
wait your
brief
turn.
comment?
Anand, the central question that I was trying to ask is, what does India have to do? What do Indian people have to do to prove to Rahul Gandhi that we are tolerant people? 1.3 billion people, diverse, extremely different from each other, living in different conditions. What do we have to do? Yes, crime happens.
Yeah,
Gory crime happens.
No, I
India is
think-
not unique in that. Anand.
Shivani, the bottom line is what cannot be cured must be endured. But can I please have my good friend Mr. Chauhan opposite me, because I want to ask him a question. He's been the least, heckling guy amongst all the four irrational panelists you have. So, Mr. Chauhan, can I please ask you a question? It will only take 5 seconds. With your permission, Shivani.
Sir.
Go ahead.
Sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Mr. Chauhan, who was Vinay Pradhan? Can you please tell me?
Vinay Pradhan, I am not aware of that, gentlemen.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not aware.
Yeah, Shivani, Vinay Pradhan was the guy who in 2017 was sacked by Congress Gandhi. He was a Congress leader. He was sacked by Rahul Gandhi because he called Rahul Gandhi a pappu. This is the tolerance of Rahul Gandhi. औरों को दिखाने चले हो tolerance. They sacked their own Congress leader for calling Rahul Gandhi a pappu in June 2017.
No, I disagree.
अब आगे बढ़िए Mr. Chauhan. अब बताइए क्या
I
कहना
disagree
है?
with you. See, the tolerance, you see, listen.
What do you mean
Anand Ranganathan,
disagree?
You must
It
have,
is
you
a
must have
fact.
heard the
On 9th
conversation
June
to-
2017,
No.
Congress sacked Vinay Pradhan for calling Rahul Gandhi a pappu.
You must have heard the...
Sitaram Yechuri
Let us
was
come
locked in the toilet.
Come
Anand.
back to the
You must know
conversation
that.
of... Come
Sitaram
back to the
Yechuri was locked in the
conversation.
toilet.
Come back to the
And they
conversation.
did not
इतनी
even
tolerance है
any question
कि
at
अपने
all.
आपको आपका खुद का भक्त
अरे,
आपको
what is
पप्पू कह रहा है और
happening?
आपने sack
Where
कर
is
दिया।
Shri
ये
Lal
tolerance
Kishan
level है।
Advani?
दुनिया को बताने से
Where
tolerance
have
बढ़ गई
you,
है।
what kind of respect you are giving to Mr. Lal Kishan Advani? Your forefather in the party. So don't talk about
You
that.
see this slow shoulder
Where
shaking
is
laughter.
What respect you are giving?
Mr. Chauhan, slow
What
shoulder
respect-
shaking laughter.
What respect you are giving to the Lal Kishan Advani? No, I am not shaking
Shivani,
shoulder with the laughter.
उसका क्या लेना देना है
What
इससे?
kind of respect?
मैं आपसे क्या पूछ रही
What kind of
हूँ?
respect, Ranganathan?
Anand, I am just trying to understand that what is the compulsion that Rahul Gandhi wants to
Yes.
talk about how bad India is since 2014 because he's not in power to foreigners और कुछ नहीं है करने को?
The compulsion is that you get used to selectivity because you think that somehow it garners votes. Now, in the last 2 years, there have been more than 150 documented Muslim mob hate crimes on Hindus, Dalits and non-Dalits. Has Rahul Gandhi even talked of one of them? But he will always talk about the Hindu hate crime.
Has he talked about Palghar? Simple.
So this selectivity.
No, Anand, simple. Has he talked about Palghar?
And
can he show some light as to why Palghar happened?
Does he agree with?
Yes, precisely.
Does he agree?
We will take some gyan from Rahul Gandhi if he is at least not selective like it has become so common to be selective about. Surendra Chauhan, you lose your right to lecture anyone and pontificate when you yourself can't open your eyes to certain things that are happening in states where you are in power. On top of that, for raising questions against Sonia Gandhi, we get cases slapped against us. Arnab Goswami gets cases slapped against him. ये tolerance है.
Do you agree with Congress banning Republic TV? Is that the tolerance you agree with?
Political analyst, 1 minute. 1 minute, Mr. Ranganathan, I will tell you each and everything.
Please answer this, Mr. Chauhan.
Coming
you are a
back
very
to
reasonable person. I respect you.
Actions speak louder.
Mr. Chauhan, I respect
Actions
you.
speak louder.
But please answer this question. You are on Republic TV.
More than 100
What is the action?
Do you agree with the Congress banning Republic TV?
What is the... No, one second. What is the action? They are nobody to ban us. What is the action in Palghar? Surendra Chauhan. What is the action?
Approach to the leaders there.
Transfers of policemen for dereliction of duty is not action.
150 people have
the
been
fact
arrested.
that the family of the lynched sadhus are claiming that they don't trust the investigation is not action. The fact that one who was questioned as part of this investigation has committed allegedly suicide is not action. The fact that one lawyer associated with this case meets with an accident is not action.
There is a rule of law.
What is the action?
FIR, you see, in an investigation, what a police can do, police has
but you don't use that standard when a crime is committed in a non-Congress state. If that is your standard line, that there is a rule of law, then you show that tolerance and patience for all crimes.
What is happening? What
but
is happening in Ajay?
For other crimes, you want to shout on top from rooftops.
Ajay Pandita was killed.
See, again you'll do what about... 1 second. I want to bring in Kanchan Gupta back.
Ajay Pandita was
No, I want to understand. I want our viewers also to understand that we are told that tolerance is just some magical thing.
Talking about stuff which is not relevant.
Yeah, Kanchan Gupta, just let me finish.
Debate. I want to come back.
Kanchan Gupta, just let me finish. I just want to make a point about tolerance itself. Is tolerance that one side has a hegemony that Congress has had? So they found everything very nice, very docile, very tolerant in this country. Today, all sides are getting heard. Questions are being posed directly to his family. Today, people have a right to assert their rights and all communities are doing it. Suddenly, Rahul Gandhi doesn't find that tolerant. What is the true definition of tolerance? Everybody has a right to be heard, to assert themselves. Kanchan.
Shivani, what was the
This is a very serious issue, and I'm not going to get into tutu meme with this person, whoever he is. I just want to reiterate 2 points. One, Rahul Gandhi or whoever is mentoring him selected Nicholas Burns with a purpose. Nicholas Burns is a rabid India hater. He's a rabid Hindu hater, and he's a rabid Modi hater. And that is why Nicholas Burns was selected. Now, let me take you back. The WikiLeaks had released a cable sent out by the American embassy in New Delhi to the headquarters in Washington, D.C. That cable was about Rahul Gandhi's lunch meeting with the U.S. ambassador, the then U.S. ambassador. And in his conversations with the US ambassador at that time, Rahul Gandhi had said that Hindu groups are more dangerous than Lashkar-e-Taiba. I mean, so this is the kind of person we are dealing with. Now, I am not saying this. The cable was released by WikiLeaks and it is freely available in the public domain.
Did you hear the conversation? Did you hear the conversation?
Please, I'm just going by the cable. I said, told you. Now, you may have heard conversations. I am not into that. Now, number two, Rahul Gandhi in the past has met the Chinese ambassador and badmouthed India. Again, this is in the public domain. I'm not privy to that conversation. So he keeps on making these mistakes. I won't call them mistakes because they are intentional. Again, I repeat, he picked on Nicholas Burns because of Nicholas Burns' hate India agenda. Nicholas Burns has a hate Hindu agenda, and Nicholas Burns has a hate Modi agenda. Nicholas Burns is a non-entity today in the American establishment. He's a former bureaucrat of
No,
the
actually,
US
the
State
subject is not
Department.
Nicholas Burns at all. Kanchan Gupta, we are not interested in whether he said this to Nicholas Burns or he said it to some other foreign diplomat. Nicholas Burns' identity is not the crux here. The point is an Indian politician, till not so long ago, the president of the Congress party is saying this to foreign diplomats, is saying this on foreign soil repeatedly. Somehow he finds everything bad with India just because he's not in power.
About India. And he needed somebody to tell those things to.
Precisely,
So
that's my point.
Nicholas Burns.
No, that's fine. He'll find these such people. Of course, he'll find people like this in US and in other countries. The bigger question is, Surendra Chauhan, why should an Indian politician do this repeatedly? In fact, it also shows, Surendra Chauhan, that Rahul Gandhi is not learning his lessons. You know, you can't have the talk, but not walk the talk. Congress is in power in some states. Why not show what you mean by tolerance?
If something can be looked for, some right can be looked for.
We are talking about India.
What is wrong with the discussion? What is wrong in the discussion?
India is a superpower and the entire globe.
No, but your own pal Syed says that India is a very tolerant country.
The entire world is watching us. We are not talking about some states here.
This Danish need
we are
to be
talking about
corrected.
India. We are not talking about some
he should not be allowed to go away, get away with his lie.
Superpower.
Shivani, he just now said 4,000 people were killed in 2002. Well, actually 4,000 people were killed in 1984, not in 2002. I have the numbers with me. In Gujarat,
well, this precisely proves the point, right?
254 people were killed. Why are you lying? In 1984,
all right, I just want to give final comments.
Killed 4,006.
Gaurav and Anirban, please, final comments. Gaurav, you wanted to come in? Gaurav and Anirban, final comments, please.
Politics should be
In the end, I would only like to say why this is unacceptable. I don't care about what people say about the US, but I definitely care about the false projection that Rahul Gandhi is doing to foreigners, maligning the image of India. Second, please, Anirban, क्या है भाई? क्यों बोलने लगते हो? आप अपनी बारी में क्यों नहीं बोलते हो? क्या हो जाता है?
All right, final comments to Anirban as well.
Congratulate him for whatever he has done.
This is sad state of
Bhatia, who is a term coach, will
They
not
come
be
here
able
to
to
shout.
understand this in
They don't
straight
even
terms.
hear what the
Whatever
other
he
side has to
understands
say.
his own.
You, Anirban, you don't have to make personal comments to get your point across. Anirban, you don't have to get personal to get your point across. If you really got a meaty point, you don't have to attack Gaurav or me or anybody personally. You know, this is a very bad habit you have. Anirban, the level of your debate is poor. I'm sorry to say. This is your basic tactic. You start attacking people personally to think that you're making your point.
Constitutionally, heading leaders of the country who have been elected by the citizens of the country were being ridiculed by them. And Rahul Gandhi is one of those who lost in Amethi. Let us not forget, he lost the family bastion. So I think we have to respect the will of the people. If you have an issue,
that is his personal politics. The bigger issue right now is that when Rahul Gandhi goes overseas or he speaks to foreigners, he's a representative of India. Does he have? If he has any pride, then maybe he should think twice before making such comments, which he actually cannot prove. And if Rahul Gandhi is so concerned with intolerance, let's have a debate with him and Sonia Gandhi on Palghar. And why is it that the Maharashtra government is failing to bring those who need to be brought to justice? That's all. Thanks a lot, gentlemen, for joining us. Debate number 2 on the other side.